Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are here for the first time, you're welcome. Please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and click the bell icon beside it so that you always be notified anytime I drop a new video. So in my previous update about Twist of Fate, we looked at how Rhea wanted to eat Prachi with her car in order to take revenge, and she mistakenly ate Pragya instead, and Pragya was taken to the hospital. That was where we stopped, and if you are yet to watch that, it will be up in the card and the link will also be in the description box below. Check it out and watch it before you watch this one, because this is a continuation. So let's continue. Prachi and Rhea were fighting in the hospital, and Prachi asked Rhea not to talk bad about her mother or else her father would regret being a father. A reporter was there talking to someone, and he said that two sisters are fighting here. Rhea said that she is not my sister and I am the only daughter of Abhishek Premera. The inspector comes there and asks the constables to handcuff Rhea. Rhea said, "You don't know whose daughter I am." The guy helping Prachi told everyone that Rhea is very arrogant, and Rhea asked the lady constable not to touch her. The lady constable handcuffed Rhea and took her away. The reporter said that this is a big news, and Prachi comes to Pragya and asked how she is feeling now. Pragya said that she is fine, and Prachi cried, saying that this has happened because of her, and she told Pragya that the girl called Rhea, who accused her of theft, was the one that tried to hit her with her car, but Pragya got hit by the car instead. On hearing this, Pragya fell unconscious, and Prachi called the nurse and told them that her mom has fainted. The nurse said that Pragya is in a deep sleep after the operation, and she asked Prachi to call her father. Prachi said that her father doesn't stay with them. Prachi got a call from a guy called Manpreet, and Manpreet asked Prachi to come to the police station because he has filed an FIR report against Rhea, and Prachi's signature is needed on the FIR to complete the process, and Rhea would go to jail. Prachi said that she cannot come because her mother is still unconscious. The nurse then asked Prachi to go to the police station and she would look after Pragya until Prachi comes back. Rhea was at the police station and the reporters asked her that why did she hit the woman, that is Pragya. Rhea said that it is people's mistake to walk on the road, and she talks arrogantly to the reporters. Rhea said that she needs to make an important call, but the inspector said that only after she is taken inside the lockup, that is when she would be able to make any call. In the Mira house, Mira switched on the TV and saw the news of Rhea's arrest. Mira was shocked and she called Abhi and informed Abhi that Rhea has been arrested and Abhi needs to do something. Abhi also switched on the TV where he was and he watched the news. Daddy asked that why is Rhea arrested, and she asked Mira to call Rhea to find out. Abhi was going to the police station and Daddy told Abhi that she wants to come with him, but Abhi asked Daddy to be at home and he promised to get Rhea bailed and he will bring her back home. Mira asked Daddy not to be scared because Abhi would bring Rhea back home. Abhi sat in his car and he thinks that his daughter was in trouble, but he was there remembering Pragya. At the police station, Rhea asked the inspector to let her go, or does he need money? The eyewitness asked the inspector that why are they waiting and that they should keep Rhea in lockup already. Rhea called the eyewitness a beggar and she asked the inspector and others to tell her how much money they need. The inspector said, "If you utter a word again, then I would not leave you." Rhea said, "My dad is close to the commissioner and you will lose your job once my dad calls him." Prachi comes there and the eyewitness told the inspector that Prachi is the victim's daughter. Rhea said, "What are you doing here?" And Prachi said that Rhea should be locked up because she did this deliberately. Rhea said, "Yes, I did it deliberately, and next time I would kill her instead of just knocking her down." The inspector then asked the constable to write the FIR as attempt to murder. Prachi and Rhea were shocked and Prachi said attempt to murder. The inspector said yes, it is an attempt to murder because Rhea tried to hit someone with her car deliberately. Abhi was on the way and Mira called him, but he did not pick her call. Mira called Abhi again and she was worried for Rhea. Abhi was driving the car and he mistakenly hit another car. The man asked Abhi to get out of his car and he started scolding him. Abhi told the man that he needs to go as he was in a hurry. The man said that he had suffered loss because Abhi bashed his car deliberately. The man doesn't want to listen to Abhi, and Abhi gave the man his visiting card and told the man that he should visit him and he would pay the money for the loss. The man said that he is also rich and he doesn't need Abby's money because he brought this car with a down payment. At the police station, the constable told the inspector that he has written everything about Rhea's case down. The inspector asked the constable to read it and the constable read Prachi's statement. Manpreet asked the constable to mention the car's number and also mention that the car was drove by Rhea. Prachi got a call from the nurse and she said that she would come there soon. Prachi comes and sits beside Rhea and said that I don't want to file an attempt murder case on you. Rhea told Prachi not to bother because she would leave this place in 2 to 3 minutes, and she told Prachi to think of what would happen to her after she leaves the prison. Rhea said that I will tell my dad that you trapped me and then he would regret ever trusting you. Prachi said I wanted to stop the inspector from filing the FIR report against you, but now I will not stop him and I will even ask the inspector to file a strong case against you so that when you come out after serving punishment, then you will become the good daughter that your father wanted you to be. And even if your father asks me not to file the report, then I will not listen to him as well. On the road, Abhi tried to tell the man that he is in a hurry, but the man asked Abhi to take him to the hospital first as he got hurt on his foot. Abhi said that his daughter is in the police station for an accident case, and the man said that both father and daughter doesn't know how to drive. Pragya was fine and she came out of the hospital and entered a taxi. Abhi was standing there arguing with the man and Pragya felt Abhi's presence and she looked but she couldn't see Abhi. The man later asked Abhi to go after lot of argument. At the police station, the inspector asked Prachi to sign on the FIR. Prachi signed on the FIR and Rhea said that she is not scared of Prachi's stupid FIR. Prachi said that whatever you have done is an attempt to murder and you are pretending not realizing what you have done. Rhea said that her dad would come and bail her from here, and the inspector said that Rhea's dad cannot do anything and Rhea would go to jail and become a better person after she is out of the prison. The inspector then told Rhea about the conditions in jail and said that Rhea would not identify herself again after coming out of the prison because the prison is a mini hell. The eyewitness said that Rhea would be punished and Prachi thought in her mind that Rhea's life would be ruined if she goes to jail, but she herself has accepted the crime. Rhea told the inspector that her dad would give him money and the inspector said that he doesn't need anybody's money and he would add a charge against Rhea that even the Supreme Court would not be able to save her. Pragya comes there and Prachi asks that why did she come here. Pragya looked at Rhea and asked the inspector to let her go. Rhea was emotional and she started crying. Pragya said that Rhea did not do anything and the inspector said that it was Rhea that caused the accident. Pragya said that it is not Rhea's mistake because she was the one crossing the road without looking carefully. So Rhea is innocent and she asked the inspector to leave her. Prachi said, what are you saying? Many people saw Rhea eating you and Pragya said, I am not saying that they are lying or you are lying. All I know is that Rhea is innocent. Prachi said no. Rhea was driving with full speed, but Pragya cut her short and told the inspector that both Rhea and Prachi are studying in the same college and they are like friends and sisters. Pragya said they might have an argument in college, but Rhea didn't do anything. The eyewitness told Pragya that she is very kind, but she doesn't need to show any kindness on Rhea because she doesn't worth it. Pragya said Rhea is innocent and she asked the inspector to leave her. The inspector said that FIR has been filed and we made it as an attempt to murder and the case is now a court case, so it is not possible to let her go. Pragya goes to Rhea and holds her hand and asks her that why did you do such foolishness by telling them that you did the accident intentionally. Pragya said, did you think this is a truth or dare game which you play in college, that you will become brave by lying to the police? Rhea said, I was upset with Prachi, and Pragya said, didn't you think of the consequences of what has been written in the FIR? Pragya then asked for the FIR paper and the inspector said that they only have the original for now and the copies were not made yet. Pragya collected the FIR papers and she teared it. Everyone were shocked and Pragya asked the inspector to forget about the case and concentrate on other cases. The inspector got angry and asked the constable to lock Pragya in the cell for destroying the FIR report. Rhea asked the inspector not to do that and the inspector said that someone has to be punished anyhow. Abhi got to the police station, but the constable asked him to park very well before coming into the police station. Abhi said that some car is behind his car and the constable asked him to move his car somehow. Abhi called Purab and asked him to go to the commissioner. Prachi asked the inspector to leave her mom because she had operation at the hospital a while ago. The inspector did not listen and he locked Pragya in the cell. Pragya then told Rhea to make the inspector's video and share it to her friends, saying that the inspector has locked an innocent person in the prison. Pragya said that sometimes we have to do something wrong to make everything right. Rhea nods her head and holds Pragya's hand, and Pragya asked Rhea to take her out of the prison by making the video. Rhea made the video of the inspector as he was arguing with Prachi. The inspector said that Pragya has turned the FIR on my face and insulted me in my police station. Prachi said you have accepted that your male ego is hurt as my mother got your case closed, which you couldn't get solved. The inspector asked the constable to arrest Prachi and Rhea said on the video the name of the inspector who is troubling them. The inspector asked the constable to snatch the phone from Rhea, but Rhea quickly uploaded the video. Pragya said she wanted to take the complaint back, but the inspector arrested her for his own gain and benefit. The constable told the inspector that the news about their police station has gone viral, so they have to release Pragya. The inspector asked Rhea how she uploaded the video and Rhea smiled. Pragya said, I asked her to make this video and your family will forgive you for what you have done, but your seniors will suspend you, so it will be better for you to let all of us go. The inspector then asked the constable to let them go. A constable comes to the inspector and told him that the media and the local politicians are outside. The inspector asked the constable to handle them, and the inspector told Rhea that his eyes will be on her and he would arrest her again in some other case. Pragya thanked Manpreet and asked Rhea to come with she and Prachi. Dropping it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Stay blessed. Stay fabulous. Bye, guys.